All right, guys, what's going on? Phil here from Custom Offsets with Banker. Oh my gosh, my phone is blowing up. We got another episode of This or That. So Keaton's gonna ask us some questions. We're gonna answer them. You guys asked them on the last video, so here we go.
Chevy 6500 HD or Ford F650?
F650, baby! I don't know why. I think they're absolutely freaking sick. The Chevy's cool too, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Kodiak.
I kind of figured you would. The Kodiak though, like, doesn't look like any other regular Chevy vehicle. The F650, you could look at it and be like, oh, F250, and then you're like, oh, wait a minute,
Oh, sure.
it's a semi.
That's what I like about the Kodiak. It doesn't look like the regular, or the 6500 HD, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what they're
And I really
talking about.
don't hate the new front ends. So there's that.
Wait, did they make a new one?
Yeah, the new one has the front end of this.
Oh, really?
Yes. It's like
See,
an
I was thinking
international
the one-
semi with this front end.
I was thinking the ones that had, like, you know, just the brick headlights in the
Yeah.
bezel.
When they do like the Tahoe front end conversion, those headlights look sick.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Gear Big Block or Centerline Rev 7?
I know what the big block is.
They look the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Centerline.
I'm gonna argue with you and say the Gear Big Block because in a lifted truck application, I would rather see some big old lip on there than the images that I looked at of the Rev 7. I think that is a really great look though for a street truck. And I feel like Centerline is also very focused on performance. Like Von Gittin Jr. is their dude, and he puts Centerlines on everything.
Exactly.
So you got that. But like from an aesthetic standpoint, I'd take the big block. It's very simple, very clean, comes in a lot of finishes, comes in a lot of bolt patterns, fits on lots of trucks.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But if you have a street truck, then Rev 7.
Context.
9-inch lift kit or 3-inch coilover kit?
Again, depends on the application.
No, it doesn't. 3-inch coilover kit.
God.
It doesn't depend on the application.
It depends on the application.
Name a vehicle.
A 2019 Ford F250 Crew Cab Short Box.
3-inch coilover.
9-inch lift.
3-inch coilover.
But
Name a different vehicle.
2019 Silverado 1500.
3-inch coilover.
3-inch coilover.
So you do have some validity, I guess it kind of does matter. It matters what you want to do, but I think you could run a 3-inch coilover on just about anything and be very happy with how it drives on the street and off-road. And I really don't care if you put a 3-inch coilover in your Porsche 996, 911 Turbo S, or if you put one in, there might be one right there, or in a Silverado 2500. I think coilover is just like the way to go. Also, a lifted Porsche would be very sick. That's irrelevant, though. We're not talking about that.
See, and to me, coilover kit, yes, you can improve the ride quality of like a straight axle truck. Super Duty rides much better on the coilovers than it did on just regular coils. But to go 3 inches with a coilover on the front of a Super Duty, that truck I'm going to use for hauling.
Yeah.
I would rather jack it up in the sky, where a 1500, not going to pull as much. I'm not going to, that one I'm going to off-road more than I am the big heavy diesel.
That's true. I took a Power Wagon off-road, which is a straight axle truck. It sucked. Like, we went through everything. It was fine. We never had any problems mechanically or getting stuck, but my back, my neck, like, even with sway bar disconnects and stuff like that, it's just bouncing all over the place. Would a coilover system help that? Slightly, but it's still a straight axle truck.
Yeah.
F350 King Ranch or Chevy 3500 High Country?
Old King Ranch, new High Country.
Really?
Yes. High Countries used to be hideous. You remember, you could only get them in brown on brown before.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it? That was like the metallic light brown?
Yes. And then the interior was dark brown on light brown.
And the whole thing was brown on the inside.
Yes.
I like brown interiors, but that was a lot of brown going on. I would take the King Ranch. I think it's a cool name, for one. I like the stitching on the headrests. I don't know. I think the tailgate's also sick on there. Like the High Country doesn't, you got little badges that kind of are subtly like, hey dude, I've got a High Country. But if you got a King Ranch, it's like, what up, I'm a King Ranch.
I don't think you can say that on
He'll bleep it.
the internets. Good luck bleeping that. I don't even know what else to say. I really like the new High Countries. They're very nice. I hate all the chrome.
That's the issue with the High Country, especially for you, because I feel like you get all the nice features, you get a nice interior, you know, but then you're gonna just take off all the
I'm gonna take everything, all the chrome crap. But the same with the King Ranch.
But the King Ranch has like that.
It's like a tan.
It's not like a chrome tailgate though. It's like
brushed.
brushed.
Yeah.
Which is why I like it.
But it says King Ranch. See, the older ones didn't say that. Although, like Justin's F-150 King Ranch that he had,
Yep.
the seats, so like they're genuine leather, like cowhide, and they're about as stiff as these stools.
They are stiff. They don't wear very well because
No.
it is genuine leather. And we live in Wisconsin, so I feel like I would just get judged if I had a King Ranch. If I lived in Texas, if I actually had a ranch, you know.
Oh, I see. You feel better about
I would
yourself.
feel better about it.
We just gotta start our ranch.
Dude, it's happening. Banker and Fuller Farms. It's gonna be sick.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with cats.
You have too many cats. And it's not you, it's that, you know, thing that brings the cats home.
Everybody knows Taylor. It's the internets. They know.
I'm sorry, guys.
Lifted square body or lifted cat eye?
Square body.
Cat eye. I knew that would make you mad. I think
doesn't
the
make
cat
me-
eye is arguably one of the best looking Chevrolets that has ever been offered. For its time period. I think when it came out, the cat eye.
The
was
GMC looked better.
Beautiful.
Which you have.
I know I have one. I prefer the cat eye though. I don't like the GMC with the headlights. I like the angry.
I just said
eyes.
this in our From the Gallery video, but that truck is so played out in northern Wisconsin.
Yes.
It is unreal.
Yes.
And that has made me hate it.
Yes.
It's like the song that just came out on the radio. It's really good, but they just play it over and over and over
Hey,
again.
Cody, how do you feel about Kane Brown?
But anyway, the cat eyes, they're just so played out. So played out.
For a reason. I mean, they look good.
Because they're cheap and everybody up here has one.
They're not that cheap if you want a really good looking one.
They have second gen Cummins syndrome.
Yeah.
It's a cat eye, bro. It's a black crew cab cat eye with camouflage seat covers. It's easily worth 20 grand.
Got that mossy oak steering wheel cover.
350,000 miles is barely broken in on a 5.3 with a 4L60E, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I'd prefer the Duramax over the 1500, but I don't know. They're good looking trucks. You can't argue that.
But the square body, it's so classic. And then you find like a rare crew cab, and then you swap in. My Facebook lately has just been full of crew cab, Duramax, LBZ swapped crew cab square bodies, and they're just so beautiful.
So you get rid of everything that the truck ever was and put in
No,
stuff from the cat eye?
you don't. Let me show you. I actually just sent, I can pull one up real quick. Right here. Look at square body, right? Crew cab. But wait, what is that? Oh, that's an LBZ. It's a beautiful looking truck. It's got the old dash, but he's got all new gauges in it.
To each their own. That's not my thing.
It's just, and it's got the
Oh,
leather,
you got
the leather seats out of,
That is kind of cool.
yeah, and the center console.
Is that a red headliner?
Yeah, well, you know, not everybody has great taste. Red interiors should have died off in the 70s.
Hold on. $38,000?
Yes.
No.
It's got 130,000 miles on it. 2,000 miles since the conversion. It's basically brand new.
Bonus question. Would you rather be able to teleport or create legal $5 bills when clapping?
You know what? I'm gonna go with the $5 bills because you clap enough, you can eventually pay somebody to build you a teleporter. The technology is out there. It's a matter of time before Elon brings that up.
That's true. I feel like we're probably not that far away from that. I think you got a point. I don't know. In my current situation, I drive a lot. And usually driving to places, I'm totally fine with. But then driving home, when I'm just like, God, if I just be home right now. And just think of how easy travel would be.
Traveling to shows would be nice.
We're like, oh, we need to get me and the truck to Tennessee. We're here.
See, that would be nice.
Or if I'm like, you know what? Do you want to go to Hawaii for dinner? And then we just like
Ooh,
go to Hawaii.
good point.
And I feel like
Strong argument.
if you had instant teleportation capabilities, I'm not saying that you should illegally print those $5 bills, but if you were perhaps running an operation which did some sort of cleaning of money, you could then just move your operation, move it, and never get caught. And then go to a country that doesn't have extradition to the United States.
That's a lot of. I'm gonna stick with the $5 bills.
I'm gonna take instant teleportation. All right, guys, that's another episode of This or That. Thanks for asking the questions. If you have any more questions to ask, please drop them in the comments below. I'm gonna talk really fast and get through this as fast as possible. Like, share, subscribe on the YouTube. Check us out on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, all the socials. Peace.
You could be one of those guys in commercials.
Textile license search is not included. Like one of those things. Peace.
$5.